Well, at the pro level, I've got Tim Reed in the male, and he's our lone competitor in the professional male, and coming here for a little bit of experience and hopefully a steady, strong day. And then two pros on the female side, Meredith Kessler and Gina Crawford from New Zealand, so it should be an interesting day. And then we have a host of age groupers. Actually, we have I think 27 age groupers competing, and the whole range of abilities from amateur world champions down to first timers in Kona. So it's going to be a busy week for us, that's for sure. I mean, Tim's in a tremendous place, and I'd say that Tim's got a really enviable position of where he has absolutely no pressure on him. And to be honest, the focus for Tim over the last couple of years is really developing his half Ironman performances, and I think we've done a great job with that. 5th at last year's and 7th at this year's World Championships, and a host of victories in half Ironman events around the world. So he comes here to really bottle some experience. He raced it as an age grouper, so he has that in his favour to actually know the course a little bit. And we've also done a training camp out here in February for a couple of weeks, so he's pretty familiar. But our goal is to really get him through the race healthy, steady, strong, and try and put together a solid so that he can really develop over the coming years into what I think will be his strength, Ironman and actually Hawaii Ironman to that note. Meredith and Gina are both in fantastic physical conditioning. I think that they could be nothing but happy with their preparation. Ultimately, one of the big missions is to get to Hawaii very, very fit, obviously prepared for the race itself, but also healthy. And both of them are in that position. So for us, our goal is to execute as much of what we can, control as well as we can, and see what happens on race day. So I think that they can go in pretty relaxed as well. I think at this event, I think a lot of it actually, the mistakes start in their preparation. Ultimately, Hawaii is just another race, and I say that understanding it's the World Championships, and understanding that the conditions, the environmental conditions, and the emotional sort of aspects of the race are obviously elevated here. But because it is Hawaii, and because it is so historic, and it is sort of the holy grail of the sport, athletes end up diverting from what's actually worked for them in the past, and so they end up coming in so often very fit but fatigued, trying to just do that little bit too much, validating their fitness in the last 4 to 8 weeks before race day. And I see so many athletes coming in here diverging from what's been successful and really what got them here to the race in the first place. So at the most basic level, I think that the key is to, in preparation, keep it simple, and not just keep it simple, but do what works for you and not get distracted, and make sure that you show up with energy and not with a bunch of training that's left you fatigued.